You don't have to smile. I don't know about you, but when I go somewhere and I see someone coughing and sneezing all over their hands and then they start touching everything, I get a little grossed out just the thought of thinking that I'm probably touching something that they have touched. So that's why I carry around a bottle of hand sanitizer and use it whenever I get the urge to clean away someone else's germs. When I was a kid, I didn't really pay that much attention to hand sanitizers, but as I got older and had children of my own, I started thinking about the increasing outbreaks of bad health issues from being in contact with all the germs and what I could do to prevent it. Hand sanitizer is an easy prevention method, and most hand sanitizers kill 99.9% of germs when used correctly. Hand sanitization is a very important step to maintaining a healthy living for everyone and preventing the common cold and other communicable viruses. Many people can prevent common illnesses by the use of hand sanitizers. Hopefully I can convince all of you to properly use hand sanitizers and the reason why clean hands are important. Hand sanitizer is a supplement or an alternative to the usual hand washing with soap and water. The active ingredient in hand sanitizers could be isopropyl alcohol, ethanol, M-propanol, or other provolone iodine ingredients. Hand sanitizers are more effective at killing microorganisms than soaps, and they don't dry your hands out as much. The level of alcohol varies from 60 to 85%, with 62 being the most common percent. The ones with 70% kill at least 99.9% bacteria when they are used properly. Any substances containing spore, bacteria, or anything like that, you definitely always need to wash your hands because hand sanitizer will not kill those germs. Make sure to use soap and water. Hand sanitizers are very flammable due to the alcohol content, so make sure that you keep them away from fire, any excessive heat. With the continued use of hand sanitizers, your hands can become very irritated, so there are some lotions out there that you can use also with these that doesn't counteract the effects. Many stores you go to have hand sanitizer dispensers in them, hand sanitizing wipes, all that available to you. For example, when you go in Myers to get your shopping cart, you have the sanitizing wipes over there on one side, the cart's on the other. You can get your cart and wipe off the handles with it. Or you go get gas, there's always the wipes by the gas pumps. Or if you have to go in the hospital and visit somebody, they have them all along the walls where you can just walk over there and get you some and clean your hands. There are a few times when you should wash your hands instead of using hand sanitizers. You should wash your hands before, during, or after any meal preparation. Before you eat, wash your hands before or after doing any kind of wound care. Always wash your hands after using the bathroom. Wash your hands after handling any type of animals. After touching garbage or trash, always make sure you wash your hands, and definitely anytime your hands are visibly soiled or dirty, make sure that you wash them. There are 60,000 types of germs that we come in contact with on a daily basis. Out of these, 1 to 2% are potentially dangerous to people with normal immunity. So you can just imagine people with immunosuppressed problems. Some of the germy things we come into contact with are in the following list. You have purses and wallets, which are full of many germs. Any kind of remotes in the house that are touched by anybody in the household. Laundry machines are touched by our dirty laundry, and then of course our hands that have touched the dirty laundry. Yoga mats at the gym that are being used by sweaty people. Airplane bathrooms that are used by numerous people carrying all kinds of germs from all areas of the country. Shopping carts that are being touched and pushed by those people that are coughing and sneezing all over their hands, and just non-sanitary people. There are many different types and brands of hand sanitizers. Some of the types you can choose from are the foam, you have gel, spray, wipes, and even ones that smell good. Some of the brands that you frequently see are Purell, Avant, the store brands, Dial, Germex, and then you have Bath & Body Works, which have the good smelling scents. Here are some step-by-step instructions on how to properly use hand sanitizer. First, you're going to want to squeeze out about a quarter size into the palm of your hand. Next, rub your hands together on the backs of them, in between your fingers, under your fingernails. You kind of make sure you kind of keep them at a downward angle just so that you're not contaminating your upper arms. Make sure that you rub them until they are dry, or you can let them air dry. Do not rub off any of the excess hand sanitizer. And if you have any little cuts on your hand, it will burn and sting. There are several instruction videos on YouTube that you can watch on how to use hand sanitizer. I hope that everyone I've talked to during this presentation that is watching is using hand sanitizers now or will be using them in the future. You can use them to help prevent the flu, common colds, stomach viruses, or just any other illnesses with the proper use. It is easy and a very simple step of prevention to take to avoid issues. And my short quote for the day is, if you're going to be out among people with coughs and sneezes, do what it takes to prevent catching those nasty diseases. A little hand sanitizer can go a long way and put so much ease upon your future day. What else to convince you can I say?